Hi everyone, Andrea Bawea here, registered psychotherapist and your relationship coach. I just wanted to share with you an interesting experience that I had this week that I thought held such deep meaning within it all. I was actually preparing a meal this week and I was working with something cold. I realized at one point in time that actually I was cutting my finger. A pretty intense pain I felt at the time. Because I was working with something cold, I didn't feel that pain as soon as I would have otherwise felt it. When I felt that pain, however, I stopped doing what I was doing and I held the area of that pain. I held the area of that pain. And then I moved to sanitize the area of that pain right where the cut was. And then I bandage the area. It's been about 4 days or so now, and my finger is doing much better than it was at the time when I cut the finger. It just brought me to the thought of the importance of healing and what healing takes, the importance of healing and what healing truly takes. I want you to now place that story in an emotional journey. Number one, I'm inviting you to slow down and to actually acknowledge your environment. Acknowledge the connections that you might have, as in the cold environment for me when I cut my finger. Acknowledge the connection or environment that you might be in right now that either numb you or awaken you to the pain that is meant to signal a slow down and pay attention. For some of us, we have relationship connections that we have emotional ties to. And because of the level of emotional ties, that environment sometimes prevent us from truly acknowledging the pain and the message within the pain and discomfort that comes up for us in some interactions. I want you to pay attention to your environment and your connection that either wake you up to that pain or numb you to that pain. And be intentional to honor the environment that actually wakes you up more to the message that is within the pain that you have felt or continue to feel. Number two, slow down, slow down and pay attention to the area of the pain. Hold that place with honor. Because I held that place of my finger, what happened in that moment is that my holding caused the bleeding not to be as tremendous as it would have been otherwise. I actually attended to my healing, contributed to the healing of this finger by holding it. Was it painful to hold it? Yes, it was painful to hold it. Yet the knowledge that if I held that place of the pain, it would actually contribute to my healing. I want you to welcome welcome the message within pain and slow down to hold that place with honor. Slow down to hold that part of you that is hurting, that might have been hurt, to hold it with honor and give it what it needs. Give it what it needs. Give it what it needs. Sometimes it's about just holding that place of honor. Don't ignore. Hold that place of honor. And then lastly, do what it takes. Do what it takes to move into the path of healing. And so when I slowed down and sanitized, even the sanitizing burnt a little because it was an open wound, and then banded up. Here's the reality. I wasn't able to use my finger and my this hand that was cut for at least a few days. There's so many parts of us that we haven't been able to use in its full capacity in our relationship because that part of us is still an open wound that has been ignored. an open wound that has not been attended to, a pain that comes up that we push aside. I want to invite you to pay attention to the importance of healing, because it is the process of attending to your healing that truly reignites your capacity to live to your full potential. It is now a few days since I've cut my finger, and I'm able now to do many things that I couldn't have done in the last few days because I slowed down to attend to healing. Here's the reality. Like you and I don't think I'm much different from you. Most of us, if we were to be in the position that I was this week and we felt that there was a cut on our finger, most of us would not just continue. Most of us would do just what I did. Slow down and truly attend to the healing of that physical place. I want you to give the same honor to your emotional journey. I'm inviting you to give the same honor to your emotional journey. Number one, pay attention to your connections, your emotional connections, your relationship connections that either serve to numb you or to awaken you to what is really needed. Slow down and attend to that place of pain. Hold it with the honor that it deserves. Remember, pain shows up as a messaging system. Welcome it and listen keenly to what it's saying. And lastly, do what it takes. Be willing to do what it takes for what you truly desire and deserve. Heal so that you can regain your God-given full potential from regaining healing in that place. Refuse to limit your capacity, but to live in your full potential in your relationship with self, in your relationship with others. Remember, one moment at a time, one relationship at a time, what you truly desire and deserve, it is possible. You are the heart of a good thing.